Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Dubious Engineering. Here's a quick headphone video. So this is the one more Comfobuds, which are 80 quid on Amazon, versus the Jabra Elite 65Ts. Like most small in-ear Bluetooth headphones, the Jabra Elite have their own little charging pouch, and you can literally pop those headphones out and stuff them in your lug holes. I've got to be honest, I've been very impressed with the performance of those headphones, both in the way of sound quality and also the fact that such a tiny pair of devices will last about 4 hours or 5 hours before you have to pop them back into their little charging pouch, which has a lithium-ion battery inside it, which gives it the ability to then recharge those batteries about 3 more times. Zipping quickly over to the Comfobuds, these devices are very, very similar. In fact, they're held in a little bit better, so you have to pull them out, they don't just fall out. But these headphones work in a very, very similar way. In fact, they copy pretty much the same design principles. And when I put them in my lug holes, I've got to be honest, I was actually pleasantly surprised by the sound quality that came out of them. And as far as battery performance goes, very, very similar to the Elite 65Ts. The Elite 65Ts, made by Jabra, quite a well-known brand, boast a 4-microphone enhanced sound, the ability to customize your music, which is done via their app, and also a proven wireless connection. So the one more Comfobuds Pro offer true wireless in-ear headphones, multiple noise cancellation options, so strong, medium and mild, and then they have 3 microphones apparently, all powered environmental noise cancellation, and a 13.4mm ultra linear driver with extended bass, and I will say these things have got a kick to them, and 15 minutes fast charge. Now that is one thing that is quite important with the micro USB port that's on the Elite 65Ts by Jabra. It takes quite a long time to charge this case up. It's about 10 hours or so. Whereas the battery in this recharging case for the Comfobuds is USB-C powered and can handle a much higher charging current, actually allowing the case and the headphones to charge up much more quickly. So something to note about the Jabra headphones is they actually have physical buttons on the outside of them, which is quite nice because you know when you've pressed the button, versus the one more Comfobud Pros, which have more like capacitive buttons on the outside of them, and so you tap the stalk on the outside of it here, which activates the capacitive button. It's a little bit interesting. That does work, but it's not quite as tactile as the Jabras. Listening to the Jabras is a little bit like listening to a pair of Sony headphones. They've got a little bit more tin to them, a little less bass to them. It is configurable with an equalizer in the application. The fit of the headphones seems a little more solid. They seem to sort of plug into your ears a little bit better, and they seem to hold in place quite well, which is contrary to what a friend of mine was telling me, because when he was out cycling one day, one of his Jabras fell out of his ear and a bus ran over it, which is a bit of a shame. And then the Comfobud Pros. It takes a while to find the right sized silicon adapter, of which there are a number in the packet. I'll show you those in a little while. That said, once you've got the right sized adapter, these do seem to sit in your ears quite well. And actually, one thing I will say is the bass response on these is fantastic. Very punchy and very deep. In fact, it's almost unbelievably good. So let's have a look in the box. Okay, it's a nicely designed box. Almost looks a little bit like Da Vinci has designed this box himself. And there's a little plastic instruction sheet on the top of it here that tells you how to answer phone calls, how to use the pause and playback options, and then how to set up the different listening modes, which include some of the auto noise cancelling features of the headphones, which actually work quite well. The headphones themselves come in their little egg with a USB-C port on the back of it, and then inside the box is another box, and inside that box is a lovely bag that you can keep your headphones in, some silicone earphone adapters, some silicone earphone adapters of different sizes, and of course a charging cable, which is made out of a very nice flexible rubber, and then a set of instructions for every different language. They also have their own music application in the book, which gives you access to a whole bunch of extra features of the Comfobuds Pros. Personally, I quite like these devices, and actually I'd be very happy with these had I not spent £200 on the Jabras. Very good value for money. So in summary then, very similar battery performance from both of these devices. The Jabra is almost twice the price of the Comfobuds Pro. That said, the bass that comes out of these is absolutely magnificent. If you enjoy pop music, these are fantastic to listen to if you enjoy heavy bass. If you enjoy classical music, perhaps opera and instrumental music, then the Jabra are actually quite good, but you are going to pay a bit of a premium for them. Personally, for 80 quid, I'd be very tempted to go with the performance of the One Mores. They seem to do what they say on the tin, and the sound quality difference really isn't that discernible. And personally, I like a little bit more bass. I hope this review has been useful. Thanks ever so much for watching. We'll pop a link to the Comfobuds in the description down below, so that if you decide you want to purchase them from this channel, you most certainly can. There will be a discount code associated with them, so they'll be even cheaper. As always, thanks ever so much for watching. Take care, have a wonderful, wonderful week and weekend. Give us a good old thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers and beers, people. Bye for now.